Hello all, welcome to the JavaScript for Pentesters course at Pentester Academy. Now in this video, we will show you the solution to task 20, which is titled multi-level JSON parsing. So let's jump right into the challenge and first analyze the problem. Now we need to display John's password in the div with the ID result. Using an XSS, and if you've done any of the previous challenges, the URL parameter is vulnerable to injection. Now, if we look at the source code, you'd actually find two hints in here. So it basically says there is a JSON based API, the first one available at this URL ending in get token, where we need to make a get request with the params UID equals user ID. Now the UID can be obtained from this string, which is 3476. So let's go ahead and make a request. Get token UID equals 3476. Now if you notice, the response is in JSON format. And this is where we have a token parameter deeply nested in here under params. Now the second part is really to get password, where params include the token returned by API 1. So which really means we can go forward, copy this token out, go in here, put in get password and paste the token in there, and there you go, we get the password, which is 123456. Now of course doing this manually is easy, but imagine exploiting this using an XSS on a remote victim system. So this is what this challenge is about. So let's jump right in. I've already written out the solution. So a lot of it is actually derived from the last video or the last challenge. The key difference is, in the last challenge we did HTML parsing, while in this one we would do JSON parsing. So first we figure out the link using settings. This is really so that we can extract the UID. Then we define both our XML HTTP requests as req and req2, and then declare a token and a UID. Now we go down here and we fetch the UID from the link, and after that initiate our first XHR or XML HTTP request to get token by pasting this UID in there. Now once we receive a response, in this case keep in mind, for JSON the response is available in response text, and JavaScript has a fantastic little API available called json.parse, which can go ahead and convert this into a JavaScript object. Now after this the process is really very simple. The first step is to extract token, and if you notice it is under params token. So all we have to do is take the response object, do a .params.token to get the value of the token. Now once we have this token value, we initiate our second XML HTTP request, and this one goes to get password with the value of token we just extracted. And when we receive a response in here, we again call json.parse. And if you recall, in this case this is under resp password. So we go back in here and actually use pass underscore object dot resp dot password to fetch the password, and then update the result div with the password value, and additionally post this on the attacker's server as well. So this is something we can try to do in here. Make this slightly more bigger. have our server running on port 8001. Now we go ahead and code all of this out, ensure our server is running, go back to our little challenge, inject our JavaScript, and there we go. If you notice, the password was updated, and if you look at the attacker server, the password was posted here as well. Fantastic. So now if you noticed in this example how we have chained different API endpoints, received responses in JSON, and then gotten ahead with all the parsing. Now you will encounter a lot of these in the real world, and this is where this example is very, very interesting. If you've been enjoying these challenges and your time at Pentester Academy, then we would really appreciate if you can recommend us to your friends and colleagues in the InfoSec community. Thank you.